I'm back. Took a little hiatus from YouTube, but now we back. And you know, during my 1 month break from YouTube, I really realized I don't do anything else with my day but goon and play Marvel Rivals. I'm like, wow, this is a very pathetic life. But during my 1 month YouTube hiatus, the one productive thing I could say I was actually doing was DoorDash. But now I can't even do that anymore because a couple of days ago, my car broke down. Come to find out, my transmission doesn't work. Now, if you know anything about cars, the transmission is what pretty much makes the car move. So now I have a car that doesn't move. So now I can't move. I ain't gonna lie, when DG said, yo, car broke down that night, I cried, I admit that shit. I ain't cry, but like, man, I was not happy. I was not happy about that. So back against the wall, probably needing money more than I ever have in my life, I decided to do what everyone with no skills or talent decides to do, and that's do YouTube. That's why in today's video, we're gonna be talking about male canon events. And look, I know the video's been done 2, 3, 4, 5 million times at this point, but now I'm doing it. So now it's actually gonna be funny. And the first male canon event I wanna talk about is realizing nobody cares about you. I don't know what it is, but it's just something about having a penis that just makes people have a lack of sympathy for you. Like, other guys don't feel sorry for you because it's like, are you gay? And girls don't really feel sorry for you because they're too busy feeling sorry for themselves or for other girls. So there's just not enough sympathy to go around for you, boy. And like the way things are going, how everyone's mind it has like this clout virus, like you damn near need clout just to be acknowledged as a human being. You need clout. You need clout and money. You need clout and money. Unless you look like Jay, Cinco, or Marlon, you need clout and money to be acknowledged. Like realistically, the average dude could probably count on one hand how many people care about him. Like, all right, first we got your mommy, right? Yay, mommy. Stop mooching off of her. Go get a job. I would say daddy, but I feel like most of the people watching this video are black, so they don't have a dad. So we'll just put like a homeboy or two, right? We got your mommy, we got a homeboy or two, maybe a girlfriend, maybe. Like this could change at any moment. Like one day she could love you and the next day she could wake up and like, huh, I don't like you no more. Let's backdoor you. So, this one's kind of wishy-washy. I'm not even trying to do this for the video. I'm really trying to think like who else might care about you. Yeah, I don't know. So there's probably like 3 people max who'll care about you in your lifetime if you're an average dude. Maybe 3. All right, the next male canon event I want to talk about is your mom randomly walking in and out your room. Now, I feel like as a guy, I feel like you can kind of tell when your mom's like coming into your room for a reason versus when she's just coming into your room for no reason. It's like you can just feel the lack of purpose of her needing to come into your room in that exact moment. Like if you're just chilling in your room, it's like she comes in here just looking for something. Like, yeah, mom, just walk into my room. Yeah, I got a pound of weed in this drawer. I got black tar heroin in here. There's probably a dead body in the closet. I'm not too sure. Is that what you're looking for? And the thing about her looking for something, it makes you actually want to do something. No, not get a job. Ew. It almost makes you want to do the bullshit that she thinks you're doing. It's almost like when a girl accuses you of cheating, like, wow, you think I'm cheating? I might as well just actually cheat since you think I'm cheating anyway. I ain't gonna lie, when I see my side profile in the back of my head, I had to grab this brush immediately. Now, the next male canon event I want to talk about is realizing that she was flirting with you too late. Now, growing up, my confidence was low, like extremely low. Like I'm talking about like down there with King Von and Hitler, like the lowest it could get. Mind you, I grew up dark skinned in the mid 2000s, early 2010s. This was before everyone became woke and, oh my gosh, everybody's beautiful. This is before dark skinned people started getting like that fake sympathy, that fake love. Like, oh my gosh, you're so chocolate. I'm chocolate now, but a couple years ago, I was the same color as his Bible. I blended in with this shirt, but now I'm chocolate. Oh, okay. Every day just to go to school used to be war. Like I had to learn how to roast. I had to learn how to laugh at myself. I just had to. And with that being my mindset for so long, the very few times a girl did show interest in me, I thought I was getting pranked. I honestly thought I was getting pranked, or like this is like a mistake, or she said that on accident. Like you know in school when there's like the autistic kid and like the sexy red variant pretends the autistic kid who pulls his pants down all the way to his ankles while he uses the urinal, and she kind of plays waves, like that's his boyfriend, like that's my man, don't talk to my man. Yeah, that's how like I felt like. I felt like I was like being played with, or like any like signs of interest was like kind of sarcastic. Now, next male canon event I want to talk about is getting TYB. Now, if you don't know what TYB stands for, it means take your. Now, I experienced TYB at the lowest level. So it was back in high school, and it was this girl I used to like. And we kind of had like a dynamic where like everyone kind of knew we liked each other, but like we would never admit it. And like we would kind of play like we hate each other. And so like that same girl I used to like back in high school, she ends up getting with one of my closest friends at the time. And I wasn't really too upset that they got with each other. Mind you, we used to all wait at the bus stop with each other. I was really just kind of more like bothered that like he's getting played right in front of me, and I'm just over here waiting at the bus stop like, wow, the bus still isn't here? Next male canon event I want to talk about is realizing you're not making the NBA. Now, I'm gonna be honest, I always knew I was never gonna make the NBA, because anytime I even wanted to get on the court, it'd be a group of 10 telling me to get the fuck off the court because they think they're gonna make the NBA. The whole time they even shoot past the free throw line. So welcome to the club. Now you're good at basketball for no fucking reason. Now you drive trucks or work at Walmart. Next male canon event I want to talk about is remembering that one compliment. Now, everyone already knows, being a dude, you don't really get complimented that much. So when you do get complimented, you like cherish it, you remember it. When you're at your most down bad moment, you remember that one compliment that one girl gave you like 5 years ago. It's like, wow, that really stuck with me. Now, the one compliment I remember is when a girl in high school had told me that she actually liked my skin tone. After like being told majority of my life, getting made fun of for how dark I was, one decently attractive girl, I ain't gonna lie, she was like the school thought too. She told me she liked my skin tone. And to this day, I still remember that compliment. And I look back on it and I kind of smile a little bit. Now, next male canon event I want to talk about is accepting that you're chopped. Some dudes just gotta lose a little weight, maybe get a different haircut, and they're not chopped no more. I done lost a good amount of weight, got different haircuts, but no one can still get past the point that I have no eyebrows and it makes me look inhumane. So I just kind of accepted it. Yo, Duke, how many subs do I have to get before people stop giving a fuck about my eyebrows and they want to start stick riding me for no reason? How many subs? Like 500K? A million? Shut the fuck up! Next male canon event I want to talk about is watching that one friend turn bad. Now, for the most part, I say I stuck on the straight and narrow, but I done seen some friends, like, they done, like, shifted off into different things and different interests, and I'm like, bro, you used to post your Snapchat wins on Fortnite. Now you're a killer? Hey man, I guess. Okay, shit, you a killer now. Honestly, nowadays, it really seems like it's the kids from the burbs who was putting in the most pain. And it kind of makes sense because the kids from the burbs have something to prove. Like, they have to show them like, yo, I'm not a square from the burbs. Like, I'm really like that. So like, they have extra incentive to be bad or to turn bad. I remember there was this one kid I used to go to school with. We'll call him Edgar. And Edgar was a pretty good kid. Like, yo, we used to like trade games with each other. We used to talk about anime. Then like right around high school, we started hanging out with a different crowd. His whole like demeanor kind of changed. I'm not gonna lie, if I had to guess, I'm pretty sure he started scamming. So yeah, you know, shout out to you. All right, next male canon event I want to talk about is experiencing your first heartbreak. Now, when I look back on my first heartbreak, it was very stupid, very avoidable, very self-induced, and it was all caused by a girl I was never even with. So it was this one girl I was talking to, and mind you, this girl was like the first girl I ever like. This was the first girl I actually tried to get with. Because remember, I grew up with the mentality of like, I'm not even gonna try to get with girls because every girl's gonna say no anyway. But I finally decided to push through my doubt and actually go for this girl. But remember, still, this is the first girl I ever like tried to get with. We're like both kind of liking each other, and like I don't know what to do. Like, I don't know nothing about girls at this point. Like, it's like, all right, we both like each other. How do I turn you liking me into you bouncing on my dick? Like where do I go next from here? So then I come up with a bright idea of like, you know what? I'm just gonna tell her I like her and just hope for the best. So then boom, the day comes and I'm building up the courage to tell her I like her. So then I see her, I finally tell her I like her, and then she's like, hey. Oh. So then she says okay, and I'm kind of confused because like she doesn't really seem disgusted with me, but like it was just like it was almost like, why are you saying this out loud? So then I guess she can kind of tell like I'm confused, and she's like, you know what? I'll just text you later on today. So then boom, the whole day goes by. I don't hear nothing from her. So then like I see her again, and like when I see her again, she's like giving me the coldest shoulder I've ever had in life. Like so like in the span of one day, we go from having like a pretty cool dynamic to just like acting like she doesn't know me at all. And I'm not gonna lie, I came back home, I got in this bed, and I started crying. I started crying my eyes out. I get my headphones, I'm playing Juice World like the loudest I could possibly play it in my ears. And while I'm face down in the bed crying, listening to Juice World, I really realized, wow, this is very fucking stupid. Like, I don't know, I just felt really stupid like trying to listen to sad music even though I'm sad. Like, it just felt really counterproductive to what I was doing. And I also thought about it like this too, is like I'm over here crying in my bed about a girl who probably doesn't even care if I died tomorrow. It's like my ego just kicked in at the max level. I'm like, why am I doing this? All right, last male canon event I want to talk about is a 2-for-1 special. Realizing your girl is a bop and getting into your first fight. Now, for me, both of these happen around the same time. So I'm probably like 7, 8 years old around this time, and I used to take the bus to school. And the bus that would pick me up was a bus that would pick up kids from different schools. So there's this girl and her brother that both go to this different school. So me and this girl ended up getting in like one of these little play relationships. Like, oh my gosh, you're my boyfriend. Oh my gosh, you're my girlfriend, without even really knowing what that means, or I didn't know what that means. So boom, one day the bus ends up going to the school that the girl goes to, but we don't pick her up for some reason. But another girl that goes to that school gets picked up, and I guess she overheard me kind of talking about my play girlfriend I had at the time, and she's like, wait, that girl's your girlfriend? I'm like, yeah. And then she just snickers and just turns around. What do you mean? So then I put 2 and 2 together. Mind you, I'm like 8 years old. That's all I know how to do at this point. And then I realized the love of my life is a bop. She's a goer. She's a thought. She's not mine. So then fast forward a couple days, me and my little play girlfriend see each other again. And I don't know what made her do this, but she just decided to sit on my lap. Mind you, I just found out the love of my life is a bop. So as soon as she sits on my lap, I like push her off my lap in like the most little kiddish way, like, I stiff arm her off my lap, and the way she fell, she ended up scraping her knee and she was bleeding. Now, I don't remember everything too well, but I'm pretty sure me pushing her off my lap and making her knee bleed made her brother want to come and fight. And honestly, it wasn't really that much of a fight. I just kind of put him in a headlock, and everyone just kind of pulled us away from each other. So yeah, that's my first time I realized my girl was a bop, and that was my first fight. All right, so I'm gonna end the video here. Depending on how good this video does, I will drop a part 2. I got some comp canon events in my phone, like, yo, we got smoking with fine shit, we got dry spell, watching homies switch up for a girl. Look, I got some comp canon events if you want a part 2. But yeah, I want to say thank you for everyone for watching. Peace.